Hi there, Malcolm here with my 166th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you my book of the month for February, which was The Management Style of the Supreme Beings by Tom Holt. A friend of mine gave this to me for Christmas, and this will be the third Tom Holt book I've read, the other two being A Snow White and the Seven Samurai and An Orc on the Wild Side. Generally satirical and fun, Tom Holt is very good at taking an established scenario and taking it into a different direction. And in this case, God and his son Jay have sold the business, and the new management have a different idea about what good and evil means. I'll say plot-wise it's quite difficult to pin down because the story does sort of meander its way along following a few significant characters. There's Kevin, the not quite so famous son of God, who opts to stay on the planet Earth and live as a mortal. There's Dr. Jersey Thorpe, an Indiana Jones style character who was a little bit put out because his mission was to find and prove the existence of God, only for God to do a runner when he's finally found out. And then there's Bernie, who works for a being known as Mr. Lucifer and pretty much single-handedly runs hell. And with good and evil being redefined, needs to find a new use for the place called hell. I would say the story is probably the weakest aspect of the book. It's the characters who certainly keep the book going quite nicely. Most of them are really interesting. Their journeys are very enjoyable to share, and the character interaction between them is extremely entertaining. And there's a few surprise appearances from certain beings that you probably wouldn't have expected, but cleverly woven into the story. And although this does deal with the subject of God, I'd say as a story it is non-threatening to both those who have a faith and those who do not. Think of it more as a thought exercise, a what if, as opposed to treading on the toes of any belief system. It pokes more fun at people's reaction to faith as opposed to faith itself. I really enjoyed it. I would say buy it, although this particular cover I wouldn't have looked twice at. It's the sort of design that my eye slips straight over, so I wouldn't have bought this for myself because I wouldn't have seen it. It's not exactly gripping. So there we go, Management Style of the Supreme Beings. Have you read it? Have you read anything else by Tom Holt? Thoughts? Feelings, comments down below please. But as usual, if you have nothing nice to say then please keep it to yourself. Thank you, and until next time, see you later.